Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville, Texas. And I should have sent a link to Frankie. But Frankie had a show this morning where they did the rocket launch, SpaceX rocket launch. And let me say, one of the things that I think is kind of cool is how a lot of individuals out there are not only promoting, but showing the rocket launch. Morning, Sam. Hello.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I had to log off out of the Wi-Fi. So you I just heard part something about like high schoolers promoting I don't know what.
Puro cricket. Do you
She
still
still
have a
you or no?
cricket phone? You still have a cricket phone?
No, man, it's Spectrum, but it's because I had it connected to the Wi-Fi,
How
and
good is the
then
spectrum phone up there up north?
it's actually pretty good, man. Because there's sometimes that like I'm in the middle of nowhere, and I still get reception, and there's people with like Verizon, and they have like no reception. But it just varies. I don't know how it works, but whenever they have good signal, mine's kind of like iffy, and vice versa.
I mean, I have a spectrum phone because I got one because they went out there and said, hey, you can get a spectrum phone. And it's not going to cost you but like $20 a month or some crap like that. 30, I can't, $35 a month, I think. And I thought, like, sure, I'll get a spectrum phone.
Yeah. I
And
thought you
so,
were with AT&T.
well, no, I have AT&T on my main phone, but I have a spectrum phone as well that I use as an office phone.
Oh, okay.
And that one, I mean, I never take it out of the office, so I'm not really like checking. I don't take it to Matamoros or anything, so I'm not sure how good it works. But
Uh, I know the my Spectrum phone in Matamoros is like iffy. Like I don't know if they gotta put some settings to where you can get calls over there. But I know it gets signal up until like Black Cats, I think.
Black Cats,
Yeah.
Black Cats, estaba Blanca White antes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't go as far as Blanca Whites, but I know where Black Cats is at.
Or you're not as old as I am, I guess, because back then it was like, which is like close on Abro Obregon going towards the old bridge.
Yeah, like right there on the curve. It gets signal up until there.
Yeah, yeah. I've never taken my Spectrum phone out there. Never. I mean, I never thought that I had like the need or anything. But
Yeah, because there's sometimes that I go and then I go to like to El Centro. Ahí donde está ahí por donde está, I guess, Sexta and Matamoros around that area.
yeah,
And like I think that's where it kind of like loses signal right there. But it gets good like because my messages kick in like around there. That's why I know. Like once they start coming back from Soriana on Sexta, like once they pass through there, it starts getting all those messages back.
Juan is laughing at me. God, I'm planning to
He's like,
spend.
"What is this Dan you guys speak of?"
He just found some stuff that I bought at Walmart. But
Oh,
I'm going to spend the afternoon and evening in Matamoros
cool, man.
today. I'm never leaving you. He's asking if I'm leaving him. I go like, no, I'll never leave you.
Yeah.
I have to go to Matamoros. Plus, I have a wedding at 6 o'clock. They actually brought the marriage license last night. It's that one. That's for yeah. Uh, yeah, Matamoros. Even by AT&T, there's little pockets allá para el sendero that all of a sudden they click off.
Yeah, because I know that there's like some where it switches off, like to like it asks you like if you want to be like in the Mexico cell towers,
Well,
but they'll charge you and stuff. But I usually just click no and stuff like that.
I think AT&T has an agreement with Telcel, so mine, even if it does switch to Telcel, it doesn't like charge me anything. Oh, because I have the international pass. Because I spend a lot of time. Well,
Oh, yeah.
so it doesn't
Then
affect.
yours should work. Isn't there one that's supposed to be like the iPhone's supposed to be working everywhere or something like that?
Yeah, that's one. Well, except it doesn't work in Cuba. I get it's just horrible in Cuba. Trash, trash. Este Starlink. I'm just amazed that Mexico and our area isn't hooked up to Starlink.
What do you mean? I thought it was supposed to be like anywhere.
No, like that internet service, that Elon Musk internet service.
Yeah, but isn't that well? I don't know the details on it, but it's I'll be speaking to some like I spoke to a guy that said that he would like was buying the Starlink and supposedly you're able to carry it anywhere. Unless there's different types of them.
I don't know. I wonder if Starlink.
It's like what I understood from the guy was what was he from what he was telling me was that you're just able to carry it because you know how we travel all over the country and there's some dead spots. So with Starlink, you're able to carry it anywhere and have internet anywhere. That's why he was trying to like I guess purchase it. But I don't know if it's different from like getting it. I don't know if there's different models or if it's just one model. You know who would be able to tell you that? Daniel.
My cousin,
Yeah, he will be able to tell you the specifics.
I saw him this weekend. Uh, I just actually read a little thing that says that Starlink, it requires towers in Cuba, and they don't have any.
But I
So,
thought it was satellite though.
uh,
I thought it was satellite.
it is satellite. But can I take Starlink to Cuba? Cuba is not eligible.
Man, that's crazy.
Sorry, because
Cause I thought that was the whole like the whole craze about it. Like you're able to purchase a satellite, I guess Starlink, and be able to put it anywhere, like the other companies that they have. Because I've been to places in Oklahoma that they can't even have Spectrum or AT&T. You gotta be having those like satellite uh, internet companies, because they're in the middle of nowhere.
yeah, it's not Cuba's a like just a completely different type of little cut.
Era.
Yeah, it's un desastre. Cuba is its own little, I guess, like your own world. It's just so different. Because
Are they still with like I thought like as soon as like Fidel and his brother were gone, I thought they were like might have like moved forward. But in a way, it's like for me, I don't know. Well, maybe I'm just being kind of selfish, but something it's cool having places like that to where it's not too modern. You know?
no, it's not modern at all. Uh,
Yeah. Sometimes
what?
people like maybe they prefer it like that.
No, not
No.
the not the people. The people hate it. Uh,
Yeah.
everyone I've talked to in Cuba, they know they're all wanting to get out. It's just the situation is just so bad. There's no meat. It's very very limited. Proteins are very very limited. They have very little food. It's so weird because you go to like a little mercado or stuff or something like that, like even the touristy ones, and
Yeah.
they're like if they were like La Pulga, pero with less products than the Pulga. You know,
Yeah.
La Pulga would be like a big hit in Cuba. If we transported La Pulga del 77 into Cuba, no, hombre, shut up, sería the next Walmart.
Yeah.
El Walmart.
Because like I see videos, but I don't always I don't tend to always believe the videos of how they're like saying like there was a Cuban guy saying like oh every day I gotta go and try to find which store has like the essentials of rice and bean and meat and I don't know what. So I don't know if
100%.
it's
It's
it is
true.
like that.
Yeah, let me tell you, you see lines of people like 2, 3 blocks going into to buy, groceries, Sam, and
Yeah.
you go buy lo que hay. It's not like you say like, voy por arroz. or como dices tú, I like this morning I had to go to Walmart for water and for cat food. I'm going to go to Walmart to get some water and cat food. Can't do that in Cuba. You go to the store, para ver lo que hay, lo que hay, lo que te llevas.
So there's no like organic options.
No, there's not like, oh, here's my grocery list. Here's my grocery list. Let me see what I'm going to go buy. Nada de eso. Doesn't exist. It's it's just so different from what we're used to. And
Well, yeah, it's a different country, completely different system. But that's what I was thinking. Like, okay, so two people already passed away, which were the two brothers. Like, what has changed, or is it gonna stay the same?
it's same,
Like, who's like whoever's in charge? Like, do they still have the same mentality as the
100%.
Castros?
Yeah, because what happens, Sam, it's and this is the part of the problem with socialist countries, is that there's that small little group on top that, I mean, they have the nice cars, they eat well, they have the beautiful houses. Eso no batallan. And they keep everybody else, the 99.9% people abajo, with a bare minimal. So it's just a really, really awkward situation.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it really sucks, and it's unfortunately, I don't know if you knew this, but Mexico has its first female president.
Yeah, I saw. And then they were gonna, I guess, finalize it or confirm it on Wednesday, which they
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
And then she doesn't go in until 26, right?
yeah. I think it's at the end of the year. No,
End
no,
of this year.
yeah, at the end of this year.
Oh wow.
Claudia, or no, November or the end of this year. Claudia Scheinbaum. She's
Yeah.
uh, she's a woman and she's Jewish, so that's like a double
Okay.
whammy for Mexico.
Yes, but I thought she was like extreme left.
Oh yeah, she's socialist like crazy.
Yeah. So like, it's a woman. It's a okay woman, Jewish, extreme left. Like it throws me out that she's Jewish and she's extreme left.
Oh yeah, well, a lot of the Jews. I mean, remember New York is jam packed with a lot of Jews. I mean, New
Yeah.
York tends to be very, very left. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of Democrat Jews actually. It's kind of different, but I think we're so used to seeing Jews um, that are very, very pro-conservative.
Yeah.
But we don't know
Well,
how.
that's like the image I have of them. Like anybody that's like Jewish or not so much Catholic, but Jewish and Muslim, I'm thinking like pro-conservative.
Yeah, well, you tend to judge people. That's why. Which you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, son. Good
The
morning.
what?
Currently at the island, the rocket launch wasn't as loud as thunderous like the one in October last year. Yeah, I heard a lot that from a lot of people. Again, Frankie had a show this morning where he was out there showing the launch. Supposedly, it went very smoothly, and
Yeah.
they're going to get better.
Well, I remember when I used to work with at the island when they were doing like the maybe like first or second testings of it. It was super loud because it was with like less engines. Now that it has like way more engines, I don't know how it. I was thinking that would be like much louder, but it's been the contrary of it.
But again, it's a work in progress, and again, we're I think we're very fortunate. Uh,
And since everybody complaining your page about how loud it was and breaking the windows,
yeah, who cares? All right, can you do me that translation, Juan? Can you do that translation? Te lo acabo de mandar, please. I think we have a machote there in the computer. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. Well, Starlink is out there, and they're starting to. Well, Elon Musk, they're starting to give Starlink to a lot of the underdeveloped countries. I saw where they had given Starlink to this tribe in Brazil, one of these indigenous tribes.
Oh
that
wow.
had absolutely no access to internet and no
Yeah,
connection.
because there's like tribes that I guess they don't want to be part of the modern world. That was kind of what I was saying about Cuba,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
some of them don't want to be included because they see it as like, I guess, their end of days type of deal.
yeah. Well, you're right, because now I think they've had it for a while. Now the people there are going like, we don't want this crap. A
Yeah,
lot of the people are
I'm
getting.
surprised they were even allowed close to the tribe because most of them are very territorial. Like they start just attacking.
Yeah, yeah, and these are like tribes, indigenous tribes. But yeah,
Yeah,
they got it, and now they're going like, what the hell did we just do? So
yeah.
sometimes technology is a bad thing. I still don't understand how a lot of people here in the city of Brownsville actually navigate their vehicles. People drive horribly here. You know, I mean, my goodness, you got GPS, you got electric cars, you got you
You
know,
know why?
uh,
You are you talking about the ones with electric cars going 90 on the left lane, or just the horrible drivers?
well, I'm the one that's driving
No,
90.
I think most of it is because like and I'm not being racist or stereotypical, but most of the time we just leave 5 minutes before we got to be there, because
Well,
most anywhere in Brownsville you can be there like in 15 minutes, but nowadays with all that construction, is that you got to add like another, what, 20 minutes to it.
Well, I think that, and I think you're right. And what happens is everyone thinks the same. So everyone wants to leave, 5, 10, 15 minutes before they have to get someplace. And then it just piles up on the expressway. It's horrible. It really is,
Yeah, because
especially.
like believe it or not, everybody's like on a time. Like, well, right now it's a little bit different now that everything's out of school. But when everything is in school, like everything has a schedule. Like when everybody would start piling up for like the pickup and all the buses will be coming in, everything's on a schedule. So you got to be like thinking ahead of it. But some people don't take that into consideration.
Well, I'm on a schedule. I'm on a schedule. And let me tell you, I'm on a schedule because I'm old. So, I wake up at six
3 in the
o'clock.
morning.
Yeah, 6 o'clock. I'm there like tossing and turning in bed back and forth. 6:45, I literally stand up from the bed. I go get my calzones. They're clean, and get the towel. I go to the restroom, take a shower. Believe it or not, I take showers, and and
You gotta just into the conversation where you're talking about the traffic,
well, because
not the brushing of the teeth and the scrubbing of
and then I
genitals.
scrub really, really rough and tough, and no, like I think what happens is everyone gets on that little mentality. Like when you're living in a bigger city, and I think you have like Houston, San Antonio, Austin, like you have to leave like an hour before, sometimes an hour and a half before,
Yeah,
in, in
an
order.
hour and a half at least.
And I think that that's what's happening to us, and we're so indigenous, that we're not used to that. So we go like, oh, I'm leaving 15 minutes early because I'm always gotten on time, and then all of a sudden, mocos perro, there's like a huge old pile of.
But you know what? You know what I've started doing, like, and this has been for a couple of years already. Like, if I'm actually like have something to do, like something important, I'll actually put it on Google Maps to where it gives you like a forecasted time, like how long you would take, like with including the traffic as a factor.
Yeah, it's just not always accurate, accurate. Uh, Unfortunately, it's not always accurate. And again, it doesn't compensate for someone like me that wants to drive 90 miles an hour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I cannot stand driving the speed limit. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos días, Holmes.
Move to Germany.
Oh, the Autobahn?
Yeah.
I'd love to live there. So commissioners decided to give LNG tax breaks. Wow, before you know it, all of them will have new
Cars and
cars,
house.
cars and houses. Um, yeah. Again, let me tell you, I wish that all this money that is dished out. When again, I want LNG here. I want SpaceX here. As much as people may bitch about it, we need them. We have to have them here. I would just wish that we, again, my take has always been, I wish that we would have a fair share chair at the table, an equal chair at the table, so that we could get our fair share. And unfortunately for us, we don't. Hector, you're right. Unfortunately for us, commissioners that we have in place now will always go out there and sell themselves, and they sell themselves very, very cheap. And ultimately, it just destroys and ruins the community. That's what's unfortunate.
My question is like, is there a big difference in sales tax or like the amount of coming in and being spent in the city, like way more than before, and does it compensate for the inflation?
I,
Does
I,
that make sense?
yeah, it makes sense. I don't think so.
Because they say that they're like, oh, we're bringing in jobs, we're gonna bring money, they're gonna be spending money here. So you're thinking like, okay, they're getting lots of money. It's awesome. There's a bunch of contractors, subcontractors, and they're spending money here. So have we seen that huge increase of money generating here in the city where they come and spend it here in the city, or is just being like, or we're just getting pennies on the dollar where it
pennies,
doesn't seem that much difference?
pennies on the dollar, 100%. Mayor of Poteet, Texas, Denise Sanchez. It's kind of
Yeah.
trippy. I have her sticker on my computer. I don't know if I
Yeah,
can.
I saw that you got that medal too.
Yeah, I like my medal. Let me see if I could. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me see. Crap. How can I? I can't do it. Well, I'll take a picture. Oh crap! I'm taking a picture of myself. I got the mayor.
Did you find out when the strawberry festival is at
It's not till next year,
next year?
but
Ah, okay.
I'm probably going to be. Look, I have the mayor sticker on my computer. I think I'm going to be the uh, invited to the Petite Strawberry Parade, and I accept to be Grand Marshal.
It's usually somebody that contributes to the community or something,
Well, from far away.
one way or another.
Well, I could be promoting petite. Let me tell you, I actually told the mayor this. I'm actually going to get a group of people for us to go to the Strawberry Festival that they have every year. So,
Yeah,
Chelly, my cousin, Jamie is in on it. There's a couple of people that are already in on it. So we
yeah,
might take a little group up there from Brownsville, Texas, to go try us some strawberries.
yeah. Because I gone to several festivals. I know the Valley has the one for the onion, and I've gone to the one in Pasadena, and there's this, I forgot what their Pasadena festival was, but I know Poteet is very famous for their strawberry festival.
Yeah,
They even
yeah.
have their ice cream on the. Is it not Bluebell? Is it the Creamer Creations? I think the ice cream for HEB. I think they have like a strawberry festival Poteet version,
I think the mayor might know, but I think I think it's that HEB brand. Ain't nothing
which is
strawberry.
really good though.
Yeah, ain't nothing strawberry about you, Castro. No, no soy fresa.
That's
Well,
funny.
let me tell you, I'll get you the days. Let me know. Woo! I love it. I love the mayor. And let me tell you, Sam. I went to Walmart this morning. I
Hmm.
took two things, and I almost freaked out because I bought some private stuff that I'm not going to mention, some T-shirts, and some water, and and so I go. It was like $50, no? So I go to the cash register, and the card declined. I'm going like, what? My credit card was declined at Walmart. I almost had a stroke. You know, like
You're like
what?
they found me.
I mean, what the hell is my card declined? I was
Yeah,
freaking out, and I'm usually very, very good at making payments on my credit cards and
yeah.
stuff. As the, I mean, I have like a $24,000 limit on that card. I think I have like a
So
thousand
what
six
was
hundred.
it? What was the issue?
Huh?
What was the issue with the
I
card?
don't know. I called them right now and they said everything was okay, but it really tripped me out. And fortunately, I had a couple of other credit cards with me, so I don't carry all my credit cards. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember Sam, pero Papa, he carries every single card he has in a wallet.
Yeah.
His wallet is
I,
about
I
that.
remember you used to complain about him carrying all his cards, and now guess who's doing it the same thing?
Same thing. I digo, papá, ¿para qué cargas todas las tarjetas? You're not going to use carry two or three that you're going. No, bro. I mean, and he's got like gas cards, like
Yeah.
20 gas cards in there, like 10 credit cards, and everything else. And his wallet is about that thick. I said, ¿para qué? Se te va a perder la cartera.
No, if one might get declined, you use the other one.
Yeah, but 20 cards? Sam, el problema is you lose that. Can you imagine having to close 20 accounts? I
Oh
don't even
god.
remember all the credit cards I have, and I don't have as many as he does, you know, to
Hey,
go
the
back
good
and go.
thing, I'm hoping good thing that you have it on like on the app to where you can just easily lock the card.
What I do, he doesn't, Sam. You know, Papa todavía, like, he just, I got him the iPhone, like, last year. I can't remember. I got him the iPhone last year. So Papa todavía está, like, sharing stuff from Facebook, like, "Pues, no sé por qué." And we're like, you gotta be careful with what you share on Facebook, Dad.
Ah, I
I
love
mean,
that about him, dude. No, no joke. I love all the posts that he shares. Ah,
a veces sale
and
con
then
unas.
there's times that people think that it's you, and they start commenting.
Is that crazy? And he's going like,
Ah,
and you know,
gotta love it. Gotta love it. It's like
he's
I think
he's
as you get older, you get like a less filter.
oh yeah. Well, I think he starts. He's losing his mind. I think you start losing your mind. That's what the problem is. Is that
No, you start caring less what people think,
no?
and start being more opinion opinion.
That's me. That's me at my age. Papa's just losing his mind. He's out of. No, no. I mean, you know, he's not as like, you know, up there as he was, you know, some years back. But it's age, Sam. You know that age
Yeah.
dwindles a person.
And I'm
And
I'm hoping that you have his phone like linked to yours to where you're able to find him.
well, I have an air tag on him.
Well, you don't need an AirTag if he has his phone with him, unless he loses his phone.
And I think I have him on my. I'm going to check. Find my friend thing. I think I
Yeah,
have
find
him.
my iPhone.
Yeah, I think I have him and Alicia on there, or maybe I just have Alicia.
Yeah, and I understand if it's an AirTag. I understand because they may lose the phone and like the AirTag will be separate.
Yeah, like Alicia is. Where the hell is she? Oh, she's at the office already. But I've got her on. On find. I need to add him on. You're right. On find the phone, pobrecito. I need to add him on. Pero yeah, the other day he lost his keys. Y dice, oh, las llaves, no las viste. I go, papá, no. He goes, pues no sé dónde están. He left them in Matamoros. And because I have him on an air tag, I was able to find the keys. I said,
Hmm.
están en una refaccionaria. Good morning, my friend. It's been a while. Victor,
How
he,
did
le-
he drive
he,
away?
he left them in well, he went with Linda,
Ah, okay.
my sister. So he went
Yeah,
with
yeah.
her, and I'll send you some jam. Mwah! I love the mayor Poteet. She went with Linda, so he left que sacó para sacar la cartera, which is about that thick. Tuvo que sacar
Yeah.
everything from his pocket and left the keys on the counter.
¿Cómo se
So
llamaba el doctor? El doctor Botiquín, creo, que tenía la bolsa, que tenía una maleta con todas las cosas.
Chapatín.
Sí, Chapatín. Oh my
Doctor,
god.
Doctor Chapatín. That's Papa. You know, the other day he goes, no, it wasn't maxed out. Fortunately, one of them is I have one of my cards that's almost maxed out, and that's like $8,000. And we're like, damn. I mean, I owe right now. I'm in debt like $10,000 in credit cards. Matt, oh yes, what? So what was I saying? I said what happens when you get old.
Oh, that he had lost something or he was posting everything with his iPhone.
Oh no, the other day, Sam. Thanks. The other day he goes, we were eating together. He goes, pues tengo 87 años, no, 77 años. Yo creo que me quedan 10 años. I said, no, no, sir,
You're like, don't prolong this.
no. You got to leave like in the next year or two.
Nah, easily. I think he's right though. Easily, 10 at his active lifestyle that he's able to move and still able to like kind of speak and he's able to carry on a conversation. I would say at minimum 10, minimum.
No,
Yeah, like if you're, it's because you don't talk to other older people.
no.
If you speak with other older people, you would know like at what stages like people tend to like yeah. Porque
No,
then once you start forgetting things, that's when you stop eating or start forgetting meals,
if
and
if
that's when
he
everything goes downhill.
if he reaches 80, I'm gonna be pissed.
Why?
He's got to go. Yeah, it's his time to go.
No, todavía falta mucho. Es lo que dice él.
And look, he said, well, antes, I don't know if you remember,
Like,
antes,
I think you don't like the fact that he's there porque te pone a trabajar. Aunque nunca trabajas, loco.
I don't know if you remember, pero antes decía, ya no más este año, ya no más un año más. Y lo he hecho que eso, remember?
Yeah.
Now he's saying
Well,
10
he's been
years.
saying that for 20 years, 20,
He's
30 years.
been saying that for 20 years. Now it's
Yeah.
10 years. I go like, are you nuts? It's
Yeah.
time for you to go, old man.
Yeah, sí, me acuerdo que decía que estaba hecho queso, no sé qué rollo.
Han hecho que eso ya un año
But it's
más.
crazy because like my mom has dementia and she says the same thing about her like her head, the way it feels. Like if it's like when you start like I guess forgetting things, she says that it feels like a melting cheese block. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just everything is just fading away.
Yeah, because everything starts dwindling, fading away. Trust me, I feel it too. I mean, I forget stuff, but not as much as he does. So no, actually, I'm going to buy him some license plates. Le dije, I'm going to get you some personalized license plates for his little car. And he goes, uh, es que el seguro me quiere cobrar $200 al mes. I'm going like, well, yeah, because you're old and you drive horribly.
But he hasn't had any incidents, has he?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's had a couple, Sam. Last year, I think he had like two or three. You
Oh,
remember?
then
You
I will
remember?
see why.
You remember La Tia Mela, right?
Yeah.
La Tia Mela was like having accidents every week, and she was going like, "Es que me pegan." I said, "No, tia, es que, you know, it,
Part of it is
there's
because of the vision. Because I remember my dad, like towards the end of his life, I think he had one, and it was part of it because it was of his vision. And he was like, "Oh, I think I may or may not hit a car." I'm like, "What do you mean? You may or may not?" He's like, "I think I because I felt something. I just don't know what it was."
yeah, but he had diabetes. Diabetes took his side, right?
Yeah,
¿Cómo le decían el charol?
El Chirol.
El chirol, el chirol. I liked your dad actually. Of all the Martinez, he was one of my favorite. I think he was my favorite. I don't think I. Oh, no, no, no. Pablo has always been my extra favorite. Pablo Martinez, and then your dad. Everybody else I can't stand.
Yeah, you have to say that he's your favorite because he's still alive.
No, no, he is. Hey, I went to visit him at the hospital this last time that he was in the hospital,
I see.
and he was all the way in McAllen. I don't know if you saw that, but he was all the way in McAllen.
Yeah. No, I
Uh,
did see.
he's always been very, very good to me. Always, and your dad was good to me también. But your dad was like canijillo. He was like
Yeah.
he was canijillo. But I think, and I think that's why we had that great rapport because este es canijillo como yo también.
Yeah.
Este, so I think that's why we had. Y siempre me saludaba bien and everything else. All the rest, you can keep Sam. All the rest,
You can give that side.
you keep all the females. Uh, and I never had any close contact with Elias. I mean, but I think
Yeah.
it was good that he was so far away. I guess. I think
Yeah.
the
No, he's actually pretty chill compared to everybody else. He's very, very chill, very respectful, and stuff like that. He actually reminds me more of my dad than mi tío Elias,
hundred
than
percent.
my tío Pablo.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's more like that.
Well, yeah, because
Pero
he
there, mi tío Elias is more like chill, like my other uncle. My dad was
yeah,
more like a trabancado
yeah.
when it came to issues.
Well, it's so trippy because all three of them were so different. Pablo
Yeah,
is always in that church, 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 church. Your dad is always the canajillo, canajillo, canajillo. And then I think Elias just fell right in the middle.
yeah,
Yeah, like, like not there, not there, just straight in the middle, which is good. It's a good thing. As family history, uh, you know,
yeah.
uh, your uh, your favorite cousin's son is getting married.
My favorite cousin's son. Oh yeah, I saw that.
He's
They had
getting
a
married.
bridal shower a while back.
Did you get invited?
Nah, it's totally fine. I don't get invited to a lot of things.
Well, I didn't get invited, Sam, but I'm planning to show up.
Oh God, no.
Well, it's kind of trippy because you had to RSVP. You had to
Yeah.
RSVP. So what happens is I said like, well, I didn't get invited, but I don't mind flying to Houston just to ruin their party.
No, but didn't your mom get invited or something?
Oh yeah,
Maybe
of
she
course.
gets, and they could just RSVP like 4 or 5 people.
Well, so I thought, well, yeah, I could probably like leech on with her and go just to
Yeah.
ruin all your aunts, and because all of them are gonna be there.
Oh God, that would be a mess.
Classic,
They
right?
all show up, and they probably will.
They
I
probably
know.
will.
I know one at least for sure. For sure, I think it's like four that are showing up.
Yeah, yeah. No, they're going. They're all going.
Oh God.
It's gonna be a disaster. But so I'd love to show up there and go like, "Hey, I'm here." I
That's all.
leech on to either Lisa's RSVP or I could leech on to Jamie's RSVP because she got invited, but I don't think she's going to go because she's got a trip to I think to California to Disneyland.
Oh really?
Yeah, they're going to Disney World. I don't know which one it was. I've never been there.
California Disneyland.
Yeah, Disneyland. They're going to Disneyland, and they're going to take the kids and stuff. And they said, "You want to go?" I said, like, no, I don't want to go to an event where you've got all these kids there. I
It's
don't.
like pay
I
a
don't
lot and be annoyed.
yeah, I don't consider that a
It's
vacation.
not the same.
It's not the
The
same.
thing, I like if I were in your position, I would go, but it wouldn't be for like the whole Disneyland thingy. You would just go to like a different area.
That's exactly what I plan to do. So I plan to fly out like they're going to be there for a week or 5 days, 6 days, and I
Yeah,
plan to fly out like for 2 days, and maybe go to Disneyland just to see what all the crap's about,
yeah,
uh, and then go out into whatever other night attractions that I could get myself into.
yeah,
So maybe just a couple of days, and that way I don't have to pay a hotel. I could crash out at theirs. But if
yeah.
I hook up, I could just go rent my own hotel. Yeah. Uh, Let me just to get on to Broswell stuff. We already did the family trap. Oh yeah, yeah. You saw you saw the article I sent you, right?
Yes, I saw part of it, and I just kind of like saw it, and then I kind of like went into the other page.
The 1848 barbecue, delightful, delicious. You know, it's so trippy because so many people. I don't know if you saw the actual Brownsville Herald post, but a lot of people on there were like going, "The food tastes like crap. Barbecue's not good."
Like personally, I have not gone out there yet. I've tried other barbecues. I think it was Big East. I've tried. Theirs is really good.
Good.
Um, the one from the RJ's, I tried RJ's really good. The
RJ's
one
good.
that's super good is on the food truck over there on I think it's it's a Boca Chica and 511. There's a food truck place like when you're coming back from SpaceX on the when if you're coming back from SpaceX on the right hand side, there's like a little corner. There's a food truck place there. There's a barbecue spot right there. It's really good.
I need to go. Uh, I, I
It's
I might actually go this next week. The Texarkana or something. They got good
oh yeah,
stuff.
I've tried theirs too.
There's good. The other one, Maiz does really well also on barbecue.
I tried Texarkana when they were over here on the Broken Sprocket. That's
Yeah,
how far back I've tried their food.
their stuff is good.
Yeah.
This 1848 place is not so great, but they're the ones that get all this free publicity from the
The
Browns.
thing is, like, some places are good, and then once you start promoting it and everybody's like, oh, it's really good, and then they get rushed with a lot of people, and then that's when they start losing their quality and stuff like that, because they're trying to rush out so many orders. Is that what happened with that other restaurant that got promoted by Browser Online? They had a restaurant that they were trying to promote because it was super like kind of dead, and then everybody was like, "Ah, well, there were so many people, food came out cold, and this and that." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, you don't go when it's all the rave about it. You go when
Yeah,
it's like not busy,
show
you
up.
know.
Well,
You wanna. It's like when they for the like that's there's a big hint or tip for everybody that takes their mother on Mother's Day. Don't go on the Sunday to Mother's Day. Like wait
before.
until like Monday or Tuesday, or take them on the Friday or Thursday before when it's
Or
not busy. Don't take them
I,
when it's jam packed. No, she doesn't want to be in a jam packed freaking restaurant.
no one does. I don't. And I like when I go into a restaurant, like I go to sometimes I go to have breakfast here at this Casuelitas que está aquí.
Oh,
You
the
know, I
one on Palm Boulevard.
no, no the one that's here on next to the bus station, Casuelitas Tres or something.
Oh, okay.
And they got good food. I try to sit as away from people as possible. I don't like crowded places. I don't like to sit next to other tables, and it really trips me out when people like there's a empty restaurant, y a fuerza they want to come and sit next to your table. I'm going like, why do you want to do that? Go,
Yeah,
go sit far
because
away.
they can sit anywhere they want.
Go
No,
sit
but
far.
I understand. I understand what you're saying.
Well,
Pero I've gone to the one Casa Luitas. I think it's number 2 over there by Palm Boulevard.
yeah, that's
Great food.
a great caldo de
That's
res.
actually the, and I only go because that's the one that my dad took me to, and it was like one of those like little spots he used to like to visit.
Well, I think the first one is over there next to the fire station here on Adams. Remember?
Yeah,
That one was great. I used to love that one. I don't know if it's still there, but that had a great
yeah.
food.
Is that other restaurant still there? The one that was like where the bus station is at. There's like on a corner. Um, it was a restaurant. I think their breakfast was like $4 or $5.
Arandas,
Arandas, that one. Is that one still there?
yeah, it's still there. They got good food.
Yeah.
Uh, Doña Carmen has great food. Doña Carmen has great food, and I don't know if you saw recently there was a
Yeah, I did see how the prices have changed and everything, but it's because they increased the prices and then they increased not they increased, but they apply that credit card charge.
oh hold on no well let me tell you let me tell um uh, let me tell you that I just got a real cute message. What bothered me more what bothered me about this thing with Doña Carmen's restaurant thing, you know people were bitching about paying 12 $13 for a plate of food. you know Stay home, don't go out to eat. Plus, if you already know,
If they're complaining about what's it called, Doña Carmen, don't go to Roosters. Then you would have it to you there. But no, I know I've gone to Doña Carmen. Yeah, and it is like the like new prices, like 12 13 bucks for plates. But it's a bigger plate. You just gotta know how to like I guess like size up your meal. Because they're gonna charge you for like the extra things. The I guess obviously the coffee is separate, and then anything else you want to order. Because I did see the receipt and it had like a bunch of things. It wasn't like it was just like 3 plates and the 3 drinks or something like that. It had a whole lot of extra charges.
yeah, but Doña Carmen has great food. Look, if I get great food, I have a great meal. You don't mind paying $100 now. Anywhere you go out to eat today, Sam, anywhere, you're gonna spend 70 to $100.
Yeah, dímelo a mí cuando salgo con la familia. We're 7. for seven, and it's a minimum. Like I only last time I only took my son and my daughter and my wife. We went to go eat at Roosters, and with a tip, it was like $90 for breakfast. And I could have gone to like Denny's and stuff like that, and it would have been probably like maybe half or maybe just a little bit less. But that place is really good. They have some really nice chilaquiles there. Their chilaquiles actually has nopales on their salsa, on the one in Roosters.
Este, it's every. I went to a Vermilion the other day with Claudia and Jamie and her husband. I mean, it was
Yeah.
like 80 bucks, and we just ordered bare minimal. I didn't even order anything nacho, but that's what it costs them to go out and eat.
Yeah.
I mean, just the fact of life, de modo. It
Now
is
I
what it.
know why you used to just pick on people's food.
I don't. Yeah. Well, first of all, I can't eat anyway, but I'm not
Yeah.
gonna.
Nah,
Well,
I'm just messing with you, man. I know.
well, the other day, Sam, it was Chelly's birthday. I don't know if you saw this on my page, Phil.
Yeah.
She wanted to go to that Texas Brazilian restaurant.
Yeah. They had the
Horrible
receipt.
in McAllen. Horrible,
Yeah, yeah.
horrible. Super.
Why?
Huh?
You didn't like it?
Well, super expensive, and
It's like $50 a person, no? For like the dinner, 50, $60 plus the drinks.
huh? Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
50, 60 a meal and then the drinks.
yeah, yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure your drinks were like 50, $60 to me. Yeah, the one that they had told me is do they have it there, the Fuego de Chao, something like that, in McAllen as well? Fuego de Chao?
Fogo de chao is good. It's expensive también, 60 bucks. Fogo de chao is good, pero otra vez, for people like me, no conviene.
Yeah. Because you don't eat much. It's more like you're gonna be a carnivore and getting a bunch of meats.
Yeah, yeah, and I like meat, me gusta el carnezazo, but uh, it's just too much.
Yeah. Like on like me personally, I tried over here for meat, not meats, pero like tiras, but you can just get parrilladas too if you just want to get meats. Like I don't know if Bigo still is still popular out there, but over
Who?
here in Los Fresnos, I usually get a Texi Mexi. They have a good parrillada with good flavor.
Este, el otro tiene, mi rey tiene hambre. Oye,
Con toda esta comida que estamos hablando.
that's so good. Yeah, uh, he's drinking milk and cake. It's actually great cake. Oye, what bothered me more about the 1848 thing is that they got free advertising and they get everything.
Yeah. Besides the historical district on Texas.
They get to upgrade their place with our money. They get all these uh, perks from BCIC because they're connected to
Yeah.
that same web. And again, more people should be so pissed about that. Than more than the horrible food, they should be pissed that they are growing and being successful with our tax dollars. And that's what's really unfortunate.
Didn't they add like a plaza around that area by Spanky's or something? Or has
Huh?
that always been there?
Okay.
Didn't they add like a plaza by Spanky's? Or is it called Spanky's? Yeah,
Oh
by
yeah, yeah,
Spanky's
yeah,
Burger.
yeah.
Did
It's
they add a
Spanky's.
plaza?
Yeah, yeah. It's a Swallow Plaza.
But I wonder if everybody who's now under the new district, if they're taking advantage of it as well. Like might as well
Well,
because it seemed like it seemed like they moved the district to their advantage. But hopefully, whoever falls into that district also like gets assistance of it.
let me tell you that Spanky's has good food. I like Spanky's burgers. That's another place that you're going to pay 12, 14 bucks for a hamburger and fries, but it's
Yeah.
worth it.
Yeah, ya estás pagando como 10, $12 in Whataburger. Might as well pay like another $2 and get better taste. I think everybody has noticed how like the quality of Whataburger has gone down too.
Oh God, Waterbury's horrible. Sam, it's 50 minutes. I love Brownsville. I'm getting good messages. I gotta actually get out to work. Sam, thanks for coming on. When are you coming back to Brownsville?
Later on, man, it's because I had gotten like a small trip back here, so I don't know when I'll be back.
Let me know. Let's go out to eat, man. I'll take you to lunch, and you don't have to pay $100.
That one, I'll let you know whenever I'm back.
Have a great one, guys. See you
Likewise.
tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Be good to each other. Continue to be. God bless.
Have some good breakfast.
My best.